Welcome back to the channel. We are doing some American Truck Simulator. We've got a load of household appliances. Household appliances from San Fran to Cedar City, Utah. So yeah, it's a pretty decent amount of money and a pretty decent run for a change. So let's get back in here and get started. I decided to move the camera a little bit differently because same stuff every time. Change it up a bit. Anyway, I try to do everything in multiples. So I did an American truck, so I got to do another American truck because it's fresh in my head. If I do too many separate ones where I've done a bunch of other stuff, then I can't even remember where we were, where we left off, or anything. So it's still fresh in my head that we were just in San Francisco. We get to see the Golden Gate Bridge, all these wonderful things. Now if I'm waiting 2-3 days later, I might still remember that, but it's still fresh in my head. So I think going forward, I think that's the best way to do it, if the game will allow me to, that is, because a lot of times that's what it comes right down to. I have a feeling we're going to be on that bridge shortly. Yeah, we're going to go out towards the desert again, unfortunately, but I had to take a different run here because we've been kind of running along the same kind of stuff. San Francisco with all the hills and such. If all goes well, we'll try to get this in one episode. 629 miles, so it's doable. It should still be under an hour, especially once we get out of the city, because the speed limit will increase once we get in the desert area. Bay Area looks awesome. Yeah, we need to stop and get fuel at some point. I tried to fuel up before, but it just didn't work out. There was no stations along the way, and at one point I just said, you know what, we'll have to do it when we're doing transport here. So it is what it is. Toll coming up. We were on the opposite side of this, I believe, the last episode. We also need to slow down a little bit too. This is a decent toll because you don't really need to do a full stop and wait for the gates or any of that sort of thing. Well, apparently we don't need to toll at all. I guess the toll is just the other way. Keep right. I ain't complaining. Alright, we're headed towards Oakland, I guess. Would make sense because we are going east. I think we can go after this red car. You know, with paying attention, I guess we could have registered that that car was going to make a right turn. There is a fuel station up here. Let's see if it's something that we can just swing in and get fuel. Because if we're hung up trying to get in there, there's no point in it. This looks like it might be doable. I don't know. We'll have to investigate further. Because I've tried these before. This one looks good. This one looks good. It's got a pretty decent way in, pretty decent way out. So let's take care of that before we get too low. Shut the engine off. Fill her up. Like I said, I really wanted to. The gas prices are fairly accurate. Well, for the Northeast, well, let's face it, diesel is probably 5 something right now, or in Cali it's probably more like $6 and something, $7. It's ridiculous. But anyway, it is what it is. Anyway, if you're enjoying the content, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I just wanted to get that out of the way. Oh man, I can't see for shit. I hate having to do that, but in this case, I'm very blind right there.
Recomputing.
You don't have to recompute anything, dude. You get the overhead view for those that like that. You get a couple of, maybe a half a minute. Jumping back into our favorite in-cab view. There we are. Now that we're out of the city, we can get going and boogie along here. Truck and trailer's repaired. Truck is fueled up with diesel. And we're eastbound and down. I don't know about the down part, but we're definitely eastbound. Going east, not down. Yeah, we're still close enough to California where speeds are going to be low, in the 50s. So let's keep it on the down low for now. Yeah, I have a feeling that a bunch of these miles early on are going to be a lot of rural towns and such. And you know, once we get through that and we can hit an interstate or a highway, whatever it is that you want to call it, that will make it so the speedometer, the speed limit will be a lot higher, and thus we can go faster if we wanted to. Get that all cleaned up. So all you see is the cab of the truck, the interior of the cab, and the farming and all the other stuff that's going on. Horses. Little towns that we're going to have to run through. Hopefully not have to slow down too often. Yeah, they got some good Oakdale. Yeah, nice. So we're discovering more of California as we leave it. Looks like there's 4 more towns that we have to discover before we've discovered all of them. Apparently, according to that Steam achievement that just popped up. Yeah, after this ATS is done, I plan on getting back into Red Dead Redemption 2 story mode. I've got to get us further along on that. I don't know, over the course of a couple of days or so, I did, I don't know, 3-4 episodes. So I figured I'd give myself a breather from that. It's a very enjoyable story thus far. Can be a little stressful and frustrating at times because I don't know the game that well, so I don't really know what's coming, and I guess that's kind of what the playing all these games is about. You get too comfortable. I mean, I'm very comfortable when it comes to GTA 5. I can play that game practically inebriated and still do well on it. For Red Dead, I've only played Red Dead 2 as far as we've got so far. That's as high as I got in that game. I played it, like I said, 4 years ago when it came out. I got to a certain point, started playing something else, and I totally forgot I had the game. Now, that doesn't say the game is bad by any stretch. It just says that I had lost interest for some reason or another. And Red Dead 2 has been, like, very highly rated. I give it a very high rating, and I cannot for the life of me figure out why I put the game aside and never finished it. But now that I decided to get into this little, whatever you want to call it, I decided to do gaming, which I probably should have been doing many, many years ago. Probably didn't have the internet capabilities many, many years ago, but I certainly do now. If I was doing this a long time ago, obviously we would have finished the game because it's that good. Anyway, we gotta slow the hell down because we're coming up on 30-mile-an-hour turns here, and we're driving like some fool. Yeah, this part slows us down. But you do have these roads that cut into the side of the mountains and such, so. But anyway, we're going to get back into Red Dead 2, so don't worry about that. We'll definitely be putting the content out for that, but the reason I try to double up on things when it comes to American especially, because that one's my #1 favorite truck sim out there. Number 2 is ETS, because it's pretty much all there is. Well, there's others, but let's face it, they're not as polished. And right now, as far as racing sim, I would have to say Gran Turismo 7, I like it a lot better than Forza. Just saying, I really do. I think Forza's great, but Gran Turismo's been out a hell of a lot longer than Forza. I played the first one back in '97 when it came out on PlayStation 1, and I really, really, really loved that game ever since. I have not played one in a long time, however, because I think the last one was sport mode, and that was online only. And I'm only recently getting into multiplayer type gaming. I've kind of shied away from it for the years, just as I'm kind of a private person anyway. So that being said, we're really enjoying it. You're probably going to see me doing streams on the weekends of Gran Turismo 7, and maybe some during the week as well. Certainly would not surprise me. So I finally unlocked the online portion of it, the multiplayer. you have to get through 8 of the cafe books, and then that unlocks it. But we're doing them pretty good. We got quite a bit done. So we got a lot of goals that we want to do. And one of those goals is probably entertain a thought of a GTA Online stream. Or maybe we can get people interested in getting involved in that. Ever since I did the one, he didn't necessarily come in to help because I don't think he was interested in what I was interested in doing, because I think I didn't really explain well. It's hard to explain some of these things because I didn't really know what it was that I was trying to tell him. But anyway, we probably will do some contracts with Chinese Fat Gaming, and I don't know any of his little group that he's got, because I really don't know all that many people in the multiplayer world. And that being said, this little collaboration that we did, I was in the lobby with him and a bunch of other ones. It was an open lobby, by the way, too, so it wasn't like his own lobby, but it was pretty cool. So I got to watch his stream that he did, that I was involved in the same lobby in and all that. It was pretty cool. Be nice if there was a viewpoint somewhere around, but we haven't run into one of those in a long time. Try to get her up to speed a little bit since it's straightened it out a little bit, the road did. Yeah, let me know, for those that are into the ATS, ETS2, if you guys would be interested in a stream of this game once a week or once every other week or something like that. I would certainly be more than willing to entertain the thought, you know. Just add a comment down in the comment section, and we'll see if we can add something like that in there. If there's no interest in it, then obviously we won't. I don't. Right now, I'm only doing the Gran Turismo 7 in a. That's awesome. That scenery to the right there. Yeah, in stream form is because as soon as I'm able to get my PlayStation hooked up to the computer, which I plan on doing, then I'll be able to do everything that I currently do on the PC upstairs. I'll be able to do it with all the gaming systems. I got an Elgato streaming card. I just got to get it all connected. And it's not something I want to do and screw everything up, and then I won't have content for a couple of days. So it's got to be the right data for me to get in there and play around with it. So that'll enable me to do my GTA 5 game or online, and probably eliminate the PC version, because I won't really need it anymore if I've got the PS5 or PS4 hooked up. Because it's hard to do episodic content like I would like to do with Gran Turismo, because PlayStation 5 interface is a little different than PS4. PS4, you could record up to an hour if you kept track of your time, You then could upload it to YouTube. I could then take that video content that I uploaded, obviously make it private, re-download it to my computer. I know it sounds all very confusing. And I put my intro in it and clean it up a little bit and then send it out as an episode. Yeah, I don't know how fast we're supposed to be going, but we were going way too fast, obviously. 40. I think we were going about 50 through here. But anyhow, yeah, we're looking at trying to. So if I do GTA Online up here, we'll have a webcam. We'll have all of that stuff. We'll be able to chat with people physically. I was having a very difficult time figuring out everything. Damn, we're going way too fast. I had Fat was texting me, and I'm like trying to help people out because they jumped in my car. I had no idea what the heck I was doing. So yes, I've never interacted with people in GTA Online. I always did it privately, for the most part. A couple of times I needed somebody to help, but they got in there. We got it done. The other day was the first time that we actually had people in there talking with us, and I had no idea really what to do. Most of the time I had people that were shouting me out in there and saying hello and all that, and I felt very bad because I couldn't really acknowledge them. Didn't know how to. Now, if I got my setup like I have here, oh yeah, I could acknowledge them, no problem. But hopefully we'll get that figured out. Speed limit's 55, we're going 40. Yeah, we're pretty good. But anyway, I hope I'm not rambling on too much, but I'm just trying to explain things the best way I know how. I try to do it on the community page through YouTube, but now it's going to be very long-winded and probably people will fall asleep trying to read it, so we're probably going a little fast, but I think we'll be okay. 5 over is not too bad. As long as we don't collide with that cement truck, we'll be okay. I think we can knock some miles off this son of a bitch now because we are looking at speed limits, more desert. The more into the desert we go. Yeah, let's take it down a notch here. There, we got the cruise set, so we should be okay. There we go. 374 miles. Yeah, we should be okay. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, this is a well-positioned truck. I really do like the sound for one. If I buy another rig, it's going to definitely be something that's got a little more rumble in it like this one does. I cannot believe the other truck I had, that didn't sound that good. A new truck too, which is crazy.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, we're going to have some nighttime driving here shortly. Hopefully not too much of it. Probably once I see a rest area, I'll probably hit that place up and get us rested. God, these vehicles trucks and the cars, they always do that little creeper thing where they just start trying to inch out there to make the right, and it's like, dude, if you go any further, I'm going to be ripping your dang nose off. Oh yeah, and the 15th of March, we're going to be getting the formerly known as GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced, but the Expanded and Enhanced has been dropped, which is somewhat worrisome, because it tells me that maybe it's not going to, they're not putting anything in it other than the graphical expansion, you know, like better, you know, like the PC graphics basically. So, I don't know. I originally was planning on doing stuff with it because we just got through a GTA 5 playthrough. I'm kind of on the fence about doing another one unless I could... I don't know. There'll be a lot of hardcore nut jobs out there that are into gaming like myself, but this is their life. You know, they get paid to do this, so they might be jumping right out there and playing it at midnight or whatever, their time. And I might be able to do some research before I get home from work to see if that's worthy of a playthrough. But stick around, there'll be an update. I'll update the community section of YouTube to let you know what's up with that, if we're going to do it or not. We definitely will do at one point, just maybe not right away. So I do love the story of GTA 5. Double check to make sure my lights are on. I think our lights are on. There's no place to pull over to check. Unless I get on a straightaway. If I get on a straightaway, I'll flip the camera angle around and I want to make sure because I don't want to get another ticket for that crap. Actually, we got a rest area up here. Maybe we'll jump in there. It's legit. It actually works. And we'll have a little bit of night driving, but it'll be very early in the morning night driving. Getting there somewhere. Supposedly it's behind the filling station, as they used to call it back in the day. I guess they're letting me go. Not sure this was the place to go in though. I think it was the place to come out of. Get ourselves rested, so it's early morning. Nice, perfect. Get back out on the road again. Very convenient. Gotta love it. We'll go out the same way we came in since we're kind of stupid like that. I have a tendency to be very much as soon as I see the entrance, I jump on it, just because I've missed entrances before. Alright, I think we can go after this car. Hopefully the asshole will stop. Yeah, he did. If you don't take a chance on it and go, you're never gonna get out. Nice little sunrise for the day here. Oh my gosh, we're going so fast. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to be in the left lane. Crazy, you probably shouldn't have done that. But we made it. Probably the other driver crapped himself, but yeah, we made it. Yeah, I gotta stop doing stupid stuff like that. That's how I get into wrecks and stuff. Because if there was any traffic on that opposite lane, we would have probably hit into him doing a janky move like that. But we made it.
Keep right.
Miles are coming down now, so we're going pretty good. 70-mile-an-hour speed limit. Some places possibly going to be 80. Although I wouldn't recommend that on some of these turns. Yeah. 70 through here, but some of these turns made me nervous. It makes you nervous in a game, that tells you something. Besides, we gotta make a right turn up here, so we gotta slow it down anyway. as I was saying, that 600 whatever miles is not bad once you get out of the towns. Once you get out of the city and out of the small towns, and you hit the desert, you can book it pretty good. I mean, we're like going like a bat out of hell, and we're flying, flying, flying. I'm not sure if there's a time limit on this delivery or not, but we'll find out soon enough. We needed to get to daylight, because the last time I did a night run, I ended up missing the the place to drop the delivery point. Went past it because I couldn't see it. I said, you know what? Let's make sure we have some daylight when we're finishing up delivery. Hopefully this summer I will visit the optometrist and get her a new script so I can see a little bit better. Probably still ain't going to do much for the nighttime driving, however, but it will improve hopefully some of my gameplay, because it's getting worse over time. Pretty soon it'll be Mr. Magoo Gaming. Pretty neat. They got a nice little rest area out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, literally looks like a trailer court of some sort. So if you need to rest, you can drive in there and move time along and rest. I'm definitely looking at keeping it short runs, but I do want to do a 50-minute run every now and again, and sometimes we'll do a long haul where I can, you know, break it up into parts. Hopefully not no more than 2 or 3, because there are some that have like unreal, like 1,300-mile run.
Get ready to turn.
And you're going all the way up the coast from San Fran to Washington or something, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
Turn left.
I wouldn't mind doing something like that on a live stream, because you're talking, it's a good 2 hours, so it's a good 2-hour run. You know, people, you can interact with people while you're running the roads. But I don't see there being enough. I don't know. I'd have to try it. I'd have to schedule it, make everybody aware of it, and you know, and then do a live stream of ATS. But I have before, only to have no one watching. So this is why I'm kind of. I like to stick to the episodic form that I currently have. And the live streams I generally do have, like Gran Turismo 7, I'm just downstairs on the PS5 just messing around, and I know that full well that, you know, anybody that watches is usually just checking in and checking out usually at the time, and they'll come back later and you know, watch whatever happens. You know, it's not a big deal. And even having an ATS live stream's not a big deal. If nobody watches, they'll watch when it's later. It's just the whole idea of a truck simulation, doing a live stream, is that's the kind of game where you can shoot the breeze with people, because it's just very easy for me to glance over to the left and where the chat would be, and to be chatting with people. It's not that hard. A different type of game, however, it's a different story. Yeah, we're down to the last 120 for miles, not bad. We're stuck behind a bus, but you know, we can't really do anything anyway. The speed limit's 30 here. You can't really pass anybody, so. Well, now it's 70, so that's a different story. Very close to the end of the line. Keep driving over the rumble strip. You know, for a desert, you think the road would have more shoulder on it. I mean, it is a desert. It's not like it's a city or something. We got broken lines, so that means we can pass if we need to. But I think we'll be fine. I mean, after all, we're under 100 miles on this delivery, so we'll be good. We don't need to do anything stupid. And they haven't notified us or anything like that about the fact that we're close to being late or something. I don't even remember if this is a World of Trucks or just a regular
Get ready to turn left.
ATS. Because a lot of the ones from World of Trucks has just been not very good as far as the options. World of Trucks, there's no
Turn right.
time limit. There is in the ATS regular section. Yeah, I gotta remember we're in a town. We're gonna pass through it relatively quickly, but we need to be careful. The speed limit's 25, and we were gonna go 50 through there. And I don't even know if we've been to this town that we're making this delivery to. So that might be another little discovery we make. Wherever this little town is, we not sure exactly what we're going to do next. We might head back out towards the west coast, see the coast again, you know, San Diego or something like that. I don't think we've been to San Diego yet. So we'll see what we can get for deliveries, and we'll cross that bridge, so to speak, when we get there. Speaking of a bridge, here comes one right now. why the hell I was driving down the center of the road like that for a second, but it happens. When there's not much traffic on the road, you just say, I got the whole road now. But then you see a cement truck and you make sure you keep to the right. I was about right on the time on this one. I thought around 50 minutes, and that's what we're looking at right now. And it does not look like we've been out this way before. So, that's cool. We haven't been on this road at all. Oops. The next one.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Oh, wonderful. We got train track stuff to deal with. Going straight, so I can at least make my turn. I don't see the train, but he's coming. Oh, it's a train behind us. I feel like such an idiot. But hey, I figured maybe the gates malfunctioned or something. You never know in the game. Could happen in real life also. So I'm like looking, and I'm like, I don't see. I hear them. There's the train tracks across the road. Go figure. But anyway, we're just being cautious, not stupid, you know. Holy crap, we are speeding, aren't we? Blame it on that train track thing back there. That's their fault. Cedar City. That was one hell of a fine we got. Over $1,200, I think it was. Damn. They're going to be lining their pockets with that. Hopefully we can make it through this light. Nope. Figures. the highway patrol that got me. That son of a bitch. Oh well. Yeah, I'm wondering about this, if we need to be in the left lane or the right lane. It's not being very descriptive on the visual side of things.
Get ready to turn right.
Well, I'm glad I didn't think too much. Definitely gonna have to scooch over though.
Keep left, then turn left.
At least they gave us an arrow here. Alright. Be nice if we got the light. I'm gonna say 50 minutes. We're at 55 almost now. Of course, I didn't anticipate it taking so long to get through this last little minute or so. But that is what it is. I don't fuss over stuff like that.
Turn left.
Time is time.
It's all over now.
Yeah, sounds very depressing, but let's enter. See where they want this crap. Straight ahead. Yeah, right along the wall here. All right, we got that one in the bag, so almost a full hour, but you know, we'll take it. We'll take it. It's not all the time anymore, at least. So anyway, I appreciate you sticking around if you made it this far. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one. The next one will be from Cedar City to wherever. Who knows? It could be back to San Fran. You never know. Or maybe San Diego or Los Angeles. Or who knows? Could be any place. We'll figure it out. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.